Do not choke on your aspirations, Director. The power we are dealing with is immeasurable.
What is going on, everyone? ArkhamFan30 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Rogue One Director Krennic figure. Going into this figure stands right at 6 inches tall, and here he is next to Lord Vader. You can see he's just a little bit smaller than Lord Vader. And here he is next to one of his bodyguards, the Death Trooper, which you can also see is a little bit shorter than the Death Trooper. I'd say Darth Vader's just a hair taller than the Death Trooper, but overall he is the shortest of the lot. And going into the figure, I really do like this figure. I feel like they did a really good job, and I really like how they incorporated some of the things that they put in this figure. And also with this figure, I feel like this is the gateway to a Tarkin, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and just many other Imperial officers and whatnot. And going in, you can see, going into the face and everything, you can see it does have a pretty good likeness to, what's his name, Ben Mendelsohn. Which, if you guys haven't seen Rogue One yet, I do highly recommend watching it. It is such a great Star Wars film and a great addition to the Star Wars universe, and it is just awesome. And his character was probably one of my favorite things in the movie. Like, he is one of my favorite characters now, because I can't get into any spoilers, but you know, I just highly recommend watching the film and picking up this figure and everything like that. Anyways, going throughout the figure, you can see there's a really nice detailing going on with this figure. I like how each one of his buttons right here, whatever, Tic Tacs, gumballs, Trident gum, whatever they are all individually painted. And he's got these silver pieces right here at the edge of the uniform. And taking off his cape, you can see his gun goes in the reverse way. So it's a reverse draw, because it doesn't really go in this way, so you do have to put it in the reverse way. So he takes his hand and just goes, oh yeah, pew pew, whatever. Anyways, I like the belt, and I just like everything about this figure. This figure is really cool. I like the sculpting on the pants, all the wrinkling effect and everything. Just really, overall, a great looking figure. And as you saw, I took off the cape, and the cut of the cape is made of like a soft plastic material, like a vinyl material, and it does stand on its own, so you could just have it like a Doctor Strange cloak of levitation, whatever. And it also has some nice detailing. It has good texturing and just some good sculpted pockets, and overall just very good. I actually prefer this than a soft goods cape. Even though I feel like a soft goods cape would look good, I do like how they incorporated this vinyl cape or whatever. Anyways, going into the articulation, with the cape on, it hinders pretty much all the articulation, but I'll get into that in a second. I'm going to do it with the cape on, but with the cape on, his head doesn't really go up any. It does look down quite a bit. It does rotate left to right. The arms do not rotate up any. They can come out, but it does poke this piece of the cape out. So I mean, it's not recommended that you do it. If you raise both hands out, there goes the cape. And so yeah, you just gotta, if you're just playing with the cape, which I will, you're gonna have to have him with his arms inside the cape, as well as his feet can go out just a little bit with the cape. It can go out just a little bit forward, can't go back that much. And then you take the cape off, and you do get a lot more range of motion with the head. He can look up quite a bit, look down about the same. He does rotate left to right. His arms do go out at 90 degrees. They do rotate around. They have a swivel right here at the elbow, as well as a single jointed elbow. He can rotate at the wrist as well. He has a hinge. He has a little bit of a diaphragm joint. He can crunch back just a little bit forward, not much looking forward, bending over or anything. His legs do not spread open that far, mainly because of the skirt piece right here, but it doesn't hinder any articulation of him raising his legs out, as well as going back. Like, he can do pretty good. Also, he has a cut right here at the thigh, as well as a double jointed knee. He also has nothing at the ankle. His feet can go up just a little bit, all the way back, and has ankle pivot. So pretty nicely done with the articulation on this figure. Very, very cool. Also, another thing, I didn't really go over his blaster, but you can see there's a lot of nice sculpted detail in the blaster. You can see it's got like a wooden brown plastic down here for the handle, trigger guard, and the bottom right here I think it's the stock, and then it's got like a dull gray plastic at the top. So I mean, it's decently painted. I mean, not the best, but I mean, it looks good. It's well detailed and everything. And overall, I gotta say, I do like this figure. And like I said, they could easily reuse the body mold, just switch up the head and give us a Grand Admiral Thrawn or a Tarkin. I've seen some customs actually with this figure. They've repainted the head, the hair, everything, and just made it a Thrawn figure, and it actually looks very good. So if there's any customizers out there, you know, this is a good little body mold to use, and the face looks like it'd be great. Just paint it blue with the red eyes and the black hair, and you have a Thrawn figure. Anyways, my final thoughts on this figure. I really do like it. It has a good resemblance to Ben Mendelsohn. It also has pretty decent articulation. I also forgot to mention it does pivot back and forth. He does have pretty good articulation, especially for a Black Series figure. I do like his accessories, which is the pistol and the removable vinyl cape. I feel like that is just a very nice touch. And overall, I'd have to say this figure gets about an 85 out of 100, so I'd say he's worth a B. So I mean, he's definitely worth picking up, especially if you need to complete your Empire setup, which I do, and I'm a completist when it comes to the Black Series. That's the line I mainly do collect. Plan on picking every one of them up, but anyways, this figure is well worth the $20, so if you see him, pick it up. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also like the video if you enjoyed it. If not, hit the thumbs down button. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.